Let me tell you something most people get completely wrong about money. It's not about how much you make. It's about what you do with what you make. Because I've seen people earning six figures who are broke, and people earning half of that who are calm, stable, and in control. The difference isn't income, it's structure. My name is Mike, and I spend way too much time thinking about personal finance and why people who try to do the right things with money still feel stressed and stuck. If you care about understanding money in a simple, realistic way, without hype, shortcuts, or complicated jargon, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if at any point this video helps you see money more clearly, a quick thumbs up really helps more people find it. Because once you understand how money actually works, everything starts to feel a lot less overwhelming. This isn't about budgeting every coffee. It's not about extreme frugality. It's about intentional allocation. Where your money goes first determines how safe, stressed, or free you feel later. That's the difference between reacting to money and actually controlling it. The most important part of your income is the portion you set aside for yourself. About 15 cents of every dollar you earn. This is where long-term security really begins. And you do this for two reasons. Reason one, peace of mind. Imagine you're going through your day and suddenly something happens. A flat tire, a medical bill, an urgent family expense. Without savings, you're not just dealing with the problem, you're also panicking about how to pay for it. That's how finances spiral. But with a buffer, the problem stays a problem, not a crisis. Start small. Aim for 1 month of essential expenses. Not Netflix, not eating out. Just the basics: housing, groceries, transportation, utilities. This is your first line of defense. From there, work toward 3 to 6 months. That cushion gives you control, not luxury. Control. The second reason to save that 15% is to let your money work for you. And you don't need to be a finance expert. Let me show you why this matters. Imagine two people. One starts investing earlier, even with a smaller amount. The other waits longer and invests more later. The person who starts earlier often ends up with more. Why? Time. Compound growth rewards consistency more than intensity. The longer your money stays invested, the more it multiplies on its own. That's the quiet advantage the 1% understand. They don't rush. They let time do the heavy lifting. If you have access to a workplace retirement plan with an employer match, that match is free money. Not using it is leaving income on the table. Beyond that, tax-advantaged accounts exist for a reason. They reward long-term thinking. The key isn't complexity, it's consistency, diversification, and patience. Simple strategies, low fees, long time horizon. That's it. Now let's talk about the largest portion of your income. About 65% goes toward fundamentals. This is where life happens. Rent or mortgage, groceries, transportation, utilities. This is also where most people get stuck, because expenses tend to grow every time income grows. Bigger apartment, nicer car, higher fixed costs, and suddenly raises don't help anymore. The 1% keep these costs intentionally limited, not because they're cheap, but because flexibility equals freedom. Control the big expenses, and the rest of your budget can breathe. This part surprises people. About 20% of your income is meant for enjoyment. Yes, enjoyment. The goal isn't to die with the biggest bank account. It's to build a life you actually enjoy without sabotaging your future. When people don't allow guilt-free spending, they eventually break. just like a strict diet. The 1% plan enjoyment on purpose, because sustainability beats perfection. So here's the system. 15% for security and growth, 65% for core living, 20% for life and enjoyment. That's how money stops feeling chaotic, not by earning more, but by managing better. If this video helped you understand money differently, subscribe for more simple, realistic explanations about personal finance. And I'll see you in the next video.